well, what do we have to say about that one, Clarets? It sort of feels like a loss. Um, we did enough in that game to win it. I think Wolves will be very, very happy with themselves for coming away with a point there because we did enough to win that. Start off then, really, with Jacob Brunlarson's goal. What a goal. Absolutely superb ball by Dara O'Shea. It was almost Ashley Westwood-esque. But yeah, superb ball by Dara. And what a volley by Brunlarson. It was a goal that sort of came out of nowhere, despite the fact that we'd been on top and we were dominant pretty much from the word go. And yeah, it was a good enough goal and one that deserved to win a match. And then obviously they get the free kick, which is, I'd like to see it back. I have tried to watch the highlights and it does avoid showing the free kick, so I would like to see the free kick back because where I was sat in the Jimmy Mac upper, it looked very, very soft. But then we just do the same thing that we do with the last couple of minutes of the first half. Just go to sleep and they obviously equalise. I think it's an absolute joke by the referee to let them kick off after their goal and then decide that VAR's looking at it for offside. It's absolutely ridiculous that that was allowed to happen. I don't know if you guys have seen the offside, but it's it's a tight call, but he is onside for the free kick. But yeah, it's just us falling asleep with the defending once again. And then again, second half, like I say, it sort of feels like a defeat because we've absolutely dominated that second half. Yeah, there's been times where they've nearly caught us on the counter-attack and it felt like it was going to be another Bournemouth, another West Ham, where we're another Crystal Palace, where we're on top and they break and finish and, nick those 3 points. But fortunately today we had big Aro Muric in goal. He made a couple of great saves to keep us in it. But yeah, that's really the story of the game, and I think that's been the story of our season really at times. So I think that's us done now. Tonight was a must win for me, and we've just not done enough. I have a couple of questions about company's tactics. Why are you bringing on Manuel Benson with, just under 5 minutes to go? All right, he probably got about 10 minutes with added time, but this game was screaming out for him in the 65th minute. All the lads had ran their arses off, and you could see that when Brunlarson went off, that he was absolutely spent. Same when, was it Foster who went off for Benson? He looked absolutely spent. The lads were knackered at the end of the match, and you could see that. So yeah, we were crying out for fresh legs a little bit earlier on in the game. But as I say, it feels like a loss, but I can't be too disappointed because the lads looked like they'd put everything and left everything out there on the pitch. And that's what Vinny said he was going to ask them to do this week in his press conference. That's all we ask them to do, is just leave everything out there on the pitch. But yes, Saturday's game against Everton, a huge game. As I say, I think that's us done. But if we can get a point back, if we can get a point or three against Everton, that puts us right back in it. And I'll be back on the delusion train again, with us staying up. I just want to call out the absolute crap officials as well, because we've had some dodgy ones this season. And today was, no better. it wasn't a foul for their free kick. As I say, I need to see it again, but it didn't look like it. There was a blatant high boot on Foster in the first half. That was right in front of the fourth official, not the fourth official, sorry, in front of one of the linesmen. They did nothing about it. There were a few niggly fouls that nothing was done. Their number 8, I don't remember what his name is, but he went down holding his leg and, was screaming as if he was in agony. And then referee stopped playing. All of a sudden, he's absolutely fine, and referee helps him up. And then their number 3 did the same later on. It's just pathetic performances by the referees, and I don't want to say that they're corrupt, because I don't think that they are. I don't think they're intelligent enough to be corrupt. I think it's just completely cluelessness, and they're just awful in this league. But yeah, that probably sums it all up. As I say, we go against Everton now, on Saturday. Hopefully, we don't show Sean and the old lads too much respect, and hopefully we can put in another performance, because that performance tonight, where they did leave everything on the pitch, is something to be proud of. But yeah, we keep going. We go again on Saturday. Up the Clarets.